Hey everybody, it's Qqcknd, and we are in the filming corner. And if you're thinking, why do you have a studio space if you're filming in your bedroom? I don't know. It's light out, it's sunny, it was snowing when I woke up for some reason, and it's really bright and cheery in here. And it's cold out, I don't want to go outside. Welcome to 5 Pack Friday. Thank you all for joining me in viewing 5 Pack Friday, submitting questions. 5 Pack Friday is our weekly Q&A with Qqcknd. Me! Oh no, I had channel homework. What was it? We had channel homework. What was it? I had channel homework. What was it? Here we go, 5 Pack Friday. As a stylist, do you cut your own hair? I've always wondered that. I always wondered that too. Before I went to beauty school, I always thought, oh man, hairstylists are so cool. They can do their own hair, and they don't ever have to get their hair cut and colored and meh. And they have the coolest hairstyles. Well, let me crack the case wide open. I do not cut my own hair, and in beauty school, I definitely did. I think all of us did. I had a few months ago, you might remember, I had just like a pretty short single length bob, and I was cutting it myself, and then one of the girls in my class, Maria, was cutting it for me. Just like every couple weeks we would like sneak into one of the classrooms and she would do it really quickly because it wasn't a like very tedious thing. It was just something I wanted like very precise and short and a special way. Now I get my hair done by Josie at Richard Nicholas Salon where I work. I don't do my own hair. I don't cut it. I add the green to it, but we're actually letting the green fade out to see how it looks so we can take our next hair journey together. So if you've been wondering like, oh girl, do your hair. This is just a part of it. I use Manic Panic in here, and sometimes it can be really difficult to get out, especially like when you want it to stay, it won't. But when you want it to leave, it won't. Is there really someone doing construction? I waited until now to avoid it. If I got extensions or something, I would probably cut those myself, or if I just had like one straight hair. But I actually like, in the salon, being an ambassador for someone else's style. It kind of helps me connect with clients. So if I'm like watching one of Josie's clients or whatever, and they're talking to me and they're like, oh, I love Josie's work, I can be like, oh, like, I get my hair done by Josie. Or if someone's like, oh, I like your haircut, I can be like, oh, I get it done by Josie. So I just think that's a nice little way to... What is happening? I think that's just like a nice little way to kind of like show my respect for my stylist. And honestly, every time she cuts my hair, I kind of get to watch and learn. So that's what I like doing. So I don't cut my own hair. So my next question. I get a ton of questions on Instagram and in real life about my winter jacket. So I thought I would just take this time to talk about it in one place. And here we go. I'm just going to answer all of the questions about my winter jacket, and that will just be one 5 Pack Friday thing. So let me zip it up. I've had it for a long time. I actually got a new winter jacket last year from John, but it was too thick and we didn't really have like a strong winter. And I like to layer. Like you see me wear that like flannel jacket all the time. I like to wear that and then my jacket over top. So here's my jacket. It is a Stussy jacket. And I looked up online before I started. They don't have anything like this, so you can't get it. But this is just a really common type of jacket. Here's the brand's look, and it's a size small. If it was a medium, that might be better. So this is just a jacket with like these fake leather panels, and then the like little teeth button in here. On the zipper, I have a Gloomy Bear zipper pull. And you can see he's like choking that little child. That's like his little friend, if you know about Gloomy Bear. And this I attached myself, and it goes on the zipper. This is from a blind box series, but this was the like rarest one in the series, so I don't know if you can get this one. I either got the Gloomy Bear blind boxes from My Plastic Heart or from a comic book store. It's just like a little plastic, little blind box. You've seen me unbox them. So that's him. I don't know what series this was from. I have like all the other ones and they're like destroyed because they've been on my bag, my keys, but I kept him and he's like my favorite, but he's rare. I don't know if you can get him. So that's just on my zipper right there. Right here I have this patch, and this is a Mark Cross patch. You may see me wearing this print on a t-shirt. It's on my mug. It's kind of everywhere. I have all the stickers for it too. Mark Cross is my tattoo artist. He did my cardinal and like my whole arm and stuff. And I also have tattoos from Qcknd on my arm. But this is a Mark Cross patch. I didn't design this. This isn't my logo. Mark Cross is just someone I respect and admire and get tattooed by. So I have this patch. It's been on this jacket for a really long time. It's an iron-on patch, but I sewed it on in case I changed my mind. And it's really thick. I don't recommend sewing on an iron-on patch with a dollar store needle and thread kit. Just on there, I feel like it kind of adds a little something to this jacket. But yeah, I just sewed that on. And the jacket has like a detachable hood. I never detach it though, because whenever it's windy, I put the hood up so my hair doesn't get messed up. So the back of this jacket actually has this purple paint stain, and then it has this little thing because I kind of have a big butt, so I'm glad this is on here because if I wear a normal trench, it kind of turns me into like a weird tube, and then I can't zip it all the way because of my booty bump. I actually have like a blue jacket from Target that does the same thing to me, so I have to like zhuzh it up to my hip bone because it doesn't cover the butt. So I'm really happy that this has this. I think it's why I wear it so often, because it's super comfortable because of that. So this, I live in Philadelphia, and I leaned up against some wet graffiti like one night. And then I went to the Poconos with my grandparents, and my grandmom like came at my ass and was like, I was like, Grandmom. And then I realized like all at once like what happened, and I like remembered, and I remembered thinking about it. And then I was embarrassed because you can't be like, Grandmom, I leaned over against some graffiti. It's like super fine. So that's the urban part of my jacket. And it has these pockets which have like turned into my purse this winter. They're full of tissues and probably lipstick. Yep, here's a lipstick. What's in my jacket video? A coupon for Chipotle. Tissues! I'm gonna put those back later. I need those. Tissues. You don't need to know that my nose runs that badly. You just want more. So that's my jacket. When I worked at Corsa on South Street, I used to work at a streetwear boutique. They got rid of the women's section while I worked there, so that was cool. It really gave me a reason to work there. So they got rid of the women's section, and I was able to get that jacket, and I got 2 other jackets. I sold one on Depop, and the other one is like a fake jean jacket, but on the inside it's a puffy jacket, like a winter jacket. It's kind of weird. Wearing it is weird because it doesn't zip like you need a winter jacket to. It buttons like a jean jacket, but then the inside is a puffy jacket. It's very weird. And I put an enamel pin in one of the pockets, so whenever I wear it, it drags against my knuckles, and I'm like, take the pin out, and I don't. That's also a Stussy jacket. I don't really ever, maybe I'll find a picture of me wearing it and put it right here. If I don't, that's why there's no picture here. Ugh. That's my winter jacket. It's actually pretty thin. You have to wear 2 jackets. But I wear it all the time. Great for my butt. Qqcknd. I've always wanted to go to a little cafe or coffee place, but I'm ignorant when it comes to the kind of coffee drinks besides small with 2 creams. But I do want to branch out. Any coffee drinks you recommend? So, I love coffee. I drink coffee every single day. I have never experienced any health complications from the amount of coffee I drink. Someone said that 9 pots of coffee is fatal, or if it was like 27 cups. I have no idea. I probably will only ever have 2 a day. I'm not like coffee, like, I'll drink a whole pot. I just love a coffee. And when I wake up, I want one. So I love going to coffee shops in Philadelphia. I have a new favorite coffee shop that I go to when I am at work, and that is called Joe. I really love it. And then these are just like little indie spots. They're not really like super commercial. I think you'll find a couple Joes on Earth, but it's not like a huge chain. As a vegan, I like to go to these indie coffee shops because they usually cater to me a lot better than like Dunkin' Donuts, Manhattan Bagel. Someone on Snapchat sent me a picture that their Dunkin' Donuts carries almond milk, but I couldn't even find any press about that when I looked it up online. So that just might be a local hero bringing his own almond milk from home, or it's a whole thing, I don't know. So if this person is vegan or not, I tend to go to like corner shops, kind of indie coffee shops. Like, those are more found in cities though. If I was around my parents' house, I would have to go to Starbucks, or I would have to go to Zaxby's. Growing up, I grew up with a Starbucks. My hometown had 3 of them, so there is no reason for there to be any other coffee shops. But anyway, I prefer these smaller coffee shops. I have an allegiance with all baristas, so I have a lot of feelings when I go there. Always tip. So when I go to a coffee shop, right now I've been getting a large coffee with room, and I fill it with soy milk so I can drink it really fast because I'm at work. So if you watch the video I post on Snapchat today and you're thinking, damn, that's a lot of cream, it's just like straight soy milk, and I dump it in to cool off the drink. I also love soy milk in my coffee. I can drink coffee black, but more over like a pour over situation where I'm like enjoying the coffee. But if I need coffee to live, then just whatever. In the summer, I love iced coffee, still with the soy milk. And I also love like a double shot soy iced latte. And don't freak out. All this means is 2 shots of espresso, ice, and soy milk in a cup. But yeah, that's all that really is. So you don't have to freak out when you hear stuff like that. If you don't want to drink that much espresso, always talk to your barista and be like, how many shots of espresso in your medium? Because every place has their own different recipe and way that they create these drinks. So super easy, like, I'll have a medium latte. How many shots are in your medium? They might say 2. And if 2 shots of espresso, probably that much coffee, sound fine to you, that's okay. The rest is filled with milk and ice or not ice. So if you are new to coffee, it's fun to kind of experiment with that, but you have to be somebody who can drink that much milk. A soy iced latte is pretty much 10 ounces of milk and ice. So probably like 5 ounces of milk. But I really like it. I'm kind of a stickler about the soy milks I like. There is the soy milk that comes in the green box, the like barista secret. I think it's called like Pacific. I don't like that one. I like the other one with the pink box. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. I also like silk soy milk. But honestly, I'll drink whatever. I don't love almond milk. It's kind of bitter. I don't like barista almond milk. But I do like almond milk from the store. I'm not a crazy person. Everyone has their preferences. But honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting the small coffee 2 creams because I kind of just really like coffee. And I don't really ever have to disguise it as something else. In the summer, if I'm like up for a treat, I'll definitely like go to Starbucks. But my everyday is just like coffee. I think John just came home. I'm sure you've been asked this before, but how would you feel about someone getting a Qqcknd inspired tattoo? I don't know. Did I answer this? Someone in the comments let me know. Because I see some of you rewatching old 5 Fact Fridays, and I feel really good about it. I see you guys, and I appreciate you. I would be totally fine with somebody getting a Qqcknd inspired tattoo. That would really flatter me, and I would feel amazing about it. You guys know that I offer almost 100% tattoo content. I don't know how it all started, but it's a conversation that I share with my friends all the time, so it's a conversation I can share with you guys. And I was telling my friend Justine that the other day, like, my content is all conversations, like, either her and I or whoever have just had in passing, had over a meal, had on the phone. Maybe a bit more casual because it's between friends, but yeah, all this tattoo talk is just from me to you, and I feel really good about it, and I can understand if you would feel inspired by that too. As you guys know, this Aurora flash sheet is pretty quick and inspired. If you wanted to get any of these, that would be super cool, because this is essentially a flash sheet. John's name isn't spelled with an H, but like that's fine. And then this is my like actual Qqcknd flash sheet, and this is by Qqcknd. I will pop up his information. I actually had to ask Qqcknd if that's okay, because I originally wanted to get tattooed from that flash sheet when he became a tattoo artist, because he gave me that in 2012, and this year, like 2016, 2 months ago this year, he is a tattoo artist in his own shop. Earlier this morning, I was actually thinking about asking him to make a Qqcknd flash sheet for you guys. Let me know if that's interesting to you. But I don't know. I would have to pay him, and I am having the Qqcknd meetup prints made right now, so my like channel budget is a little stretched right now. You can always donate to my Patreon. I think that's what it's called, if you want to. So it might be a couple months until I kind of have a conversation with Mike about maybe creating a Qqcknd flash sheet. But since he's a tattoo artist, you can go to him and have Qqcknd tattoos done. He is one of my oldest homies and BFs. I actually was supposed to talk to him on the phone last night. I want to have him on an episode of Tattoo Talk Tuesday. Our friend Melon is going to be on an episode of Tattoo Talk Tuesday. You might remember Melon from my tattoo removal vlogs, because Melon lives in Allentown, so we went to hang out with her for the day. We like explored this like abandoned warehouse. Melon is super cool. She works for Crayola, and she's my life. She's going to be on an episode of Tattoo Talk Tuesday. Maybe Mike will be too, and we could talk to him about creating a Qqcknd inspired tattoo. But honestly, if you already have like your idea about a Qqcknd tattoo, I would say go for it. That's really awesome and really flattering. Sometimes you guys message me these awesome stories, like I got one that was like, hey, like, you helped me build the confidence to get my first tattoo. I knew I wanted to be tattooed, but I didn't know how to go about it. And that is super natural, and I'm really happy to help whoever comes my way. I love you guys, and I'm happy to lend myself to you. Always. To you. Always. Everybody who messaged me about the Dear Diary, I'm human. I'm so happy. I can't express it enough. And for some of you guys, I even said like it's unfair that I had to make a video about the people who give me trouble, because I'd much rather make the video about the people I love and the people I support and the people who tirelessly message me and comment me and just tell me how they feel and tell me how they've been inspired and tell me how I've helped them. And I'm beyond grateful for you guys, and honestly, you deserve the video and not the haters. But I'm happy I put that out there. People are sending me different quotes from the videos and how it's helped them, and I'm so happy that you could take something from it other than like a blind rant, because I didn't want it to be that way. And I remember I was telling John, like, Jenna Marbles, I don't know if she still has it, because I remember watching it and feeling really weird. Jenna Marbles has a video where she was reading the hate comments that she got, and they were so bad that halfway through the video she goes, I don't know why you guys wanted me to do this. And I remember that stuck with me so bad, because John was like, fuck those comments, you should just make a video reading them. And I was like, I'm not that strong. Like, the internet is so vicious, and these people who leave these hate comments like feel no repercussion. And Louis C.K. said it himself, you know, you can tell somebody in real life, you can go up to them and say like, I hate you, or like, you're fat, and you can see their expression, and you can see those words coming into them, and you can, as a person, feel how it feels to hurt someone's feelings, and you can digest it, and you can go, oh, I didn't like the way that felt when I told that to that person. But online, you don't get that emotional response. You may get it later, but you're probably like, ha ha, they responded to my comment, they paid attention to me, they saw it, I'm famous, like, but there is no reciprocated emotion to putting that out there, because you can just walk away from your computer. And people will tell me, like, that person has problems at home, that person is jealous, and I think a lot of it just has to do with there is no repercussion for cyberbullying from the cyberbullier. And, you know, if you said that stuff to someone at work, if you said that stuff to someone at school, in your community, you would experience punishment in some way, whether it be verbal or ostracized or fired. But online, there are no rules, and, you know, that's what makes it great. But I say, a lot of people message me and they said, I wish I could create a YouTube channel, but I'm too scared of the comments. And I just want to tell people that I'm here for you, and it is so sad that there are people out there who can't create content because they're so afraid of this, like, senseless cyberbully attacks. Hey, John!
What's up, bro?
Talking about cyberbullying.
Huh?
Talking about cyberbullying.
Just fucking close your eyes.
It's
Get
not...
off the computer.
That's not it. You should be allowed to go on the computer and feel okay. It's not just closing your eyes.
I'm
It's...
just referring to a meme.
Oh.
There's the Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton one was like cyberbullying, and it was just like, just fucking close your eyes, man.
Who says that, Bernie or Hillary?
Bernie.
I don't like that. What's Hillary say?
I don't know, some dumb shit.
Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. Until next week. X-Files this Sunday, and I have a vegan grocery grabs video for you on Monday. Stay tuned. Check out 5 Fact Friday from last week and all the other 5 Fact Fridays. All my links have been broken down in the down bar. I fixed them. I fixed them for you guys. I love you. And until next time, bye. Hey everybody, it's Qqcknd. So I have some lovely blind boxes today. I just have 4 that I picked up from my local, not my local, but